What is y'all waiting on over here?
You know, I put my hours in. Let's get it.
Oh, okay.
Said, run me my money. I remember my friend. She was on the phone talking to her daughter, and her daughter had the audacity. She got flipped with her. She said, "Oh, so that's what we doing. Run me my money back."
Oh.
I'm tickled because she was standing outside the church talking to her daughter, telling her, "Oh, okay, that's what we doing. Run me my money back right now." And I'm sitting up here like, sis, you know what you but thank God she used no profanity or none. But the hood came out of her. It's so funny. I was cracking up. I said, you know what? You can love Jesus and still be yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. God is taking you as is. You know, He ain't asking you to change up your personality or nothing. He already know who you are. He already know your thoughts. He already know your, how you move. And yeah, I think we tickle him sometimes. He probably up there just laugh. Like that that event, that girl. But anywho, wait a minute. She got a boo? Wait a minute. Sharon got a boo? Yes, you are blessed. Okay, Sharon, with your boo. I hope that ain't your brother you posing with like that. Okay. Oh, Sharon got a boo. You better get it, girl. I'm so happy for you. I'm gonna say, doctor, is that your boo?
Run me my money.
Yeah. And that's where I'm at right now. I see it in my, like, you could go on your, okay, so we put in our time and we receive like notifications of our pay uh through a I don't know what you call it, like a pay website. It's Gusto, right? That's where you get your W-2s and all that stuff. Gusto says that my pay was activated, but Navy Federal says we ain't got Navy Federal. I need you to get on board with Gusto because Gusto said they deposit my money into my direct deposit. So Navy Federal come up off my money. And what I know is banks will hold on to your money so that they can get the percentage off of it. They make money when they hold your money. So they're trying to get their little 3%, 4%, 6% before they give you your money. So they taking the interest off of what they're making while sitting there holding. See, ain't nobody stupid over here. I know that's what you're doing. My money should have actually went in on Wednesday, but you decide you're gonna hold it for 2 days and some hours so that your ass can make as much off of it as you can. That makes me ill. Like maybe I should be a bank. Yeah. So I make money off of direct deposits, but I can decide to release it or just hold on and just get that little interest off of it. You got the money now. I made my money. You gonna get all your ducats, but I get to get the percentage. I get to make that extra offer. But I don't get that percent. You making money off me, so you just made $600 off me. But yeah, you didn't cut me a piece of that. How dare you? Did you know that?
Something. But Dr. Myron Golden, the guy in the source video, my first financial breakthrough, or what's these 50 videos, one every 50 hours is about etching into one DNA. He actually says that a phrase about something, 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 the bank owns you. Then he says something, 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 then you own a bank. I forgot the reference to that, but that's something worth looking up again to get to, where we actually reach our financial destiny. And I don't know, this is part of it. What my financial destiny is. is what he's talking about. Where he's talking about where you actually own a bank. He actually said that. He mentioned in one of his videos. He talked about on. He talked about. He gave us a experience where you do something, then the bank owns you, or you got something. Now you own the bank. But it was a neat, funny cliche kind of. And I think I heard Les Brown say it first. Leslie
Whatever
Brown on
happened
motivation.
to Les Brown?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't heard from him too much, but especially the people that we used to.
Everybody get older and move on, and that makes sense.
No, Trump ass got in office and threatened these folks and silenced them because they were waking us up. They were awareness for us, and they want us to be oblivious because the end joke is put if you want to hide a secret, put it in a book. That kind of bull crap that they say if you don't want a black person to know something, put it in a book. Well, Dodo, we read. Stupid, we do read. And those of us who read that know others don't read, we gonna tell them. So what they do, they silence these people. I guarantee you when that I despise that dude so much, I want him to be walking and drop dead. That's how much I despise him.
Mm.
No, seriously, and I have to ask for forgiveness with that. But then God said, "What you don't need to ask for forgiveness because in the Old Testament, God may drop people dead all the time when they weren't doing right. He stopped that in the New Testament after Jesus came and lost his life. I'm just saying, you don't have to believe it, you don't have to subscribe. But what I'm saying is, God was not playing.
I forgot to mention that in my video. Don't like, don't subscribe, don't follow. I don't care about views. These videos are for oneself or one's audience that's at the financial destiny of one's future self.
Yeah.
Or you can give away $5,000 without betting an eye. The same way as you can give away $5. By the way, prove it. Got some change? Give me $150. It gives me a day off of Uber driving where I get to focus on easy ways to make a lot of money, such as Spiritual Bipolar YouTube channel, affiliate marketing, John Cristani mentorship program. All right, go ahead.
Oh, I like that. But no, seriously, I was like, because one day I was like, "Hey, God, I'm sorry." He was like, "What you apologize for?" I said, "Because I was, wishing somebody, because I feel like they're taking up space and they don't even need to be here." He was like, "You don't need to apologize for that because they are." He said, "Go back and read. Go back to this book and read. And I lie to you not." I was like, "Oh." That's what he did to the prophet that stole some money and he lied about it, him and his wife, because God told him to do something different with it, but yet he did something the opposite of what God told him. And then God told, I sometimes I'll be forgetting their names, but anywho, he said, "Well, what happened to such and such? But yet you lied about it." And God struck him dead right there. Then his wife came in, saw her husband dead right there, and the question was, "You knew about this, but you didn't come clean about it." Struck her ass dead right there. God was a no nonsense. He was not playing with you. It was people in there that just was wrecking havoc, and he just like, you know what? They dropping dead. I'm like, "Dang, God, you was kind of bold. You was ruthless, God." But I was laughing about this. So, in other words, I feel like because I know for myself that I was not just created through because of my mother and father. I know that I'm made in the image of the ultimate creator. And with that being said, if I have a thought or a concept or a notion, it's not that uh, I developed it just ironically on my own. No, my creator allowed me to be able to. So if that thought process came up, it is not a right, it is not a wrong. It's just all about how you decide to react or act on it. But as I was saying about the idiot that these people put in office, that dude is taking up space and he's wreaking havoc in areas that he just needs to sit his tail down on. And I just, yeah. How many times do you get to escape death? You don't have 2, 3 instances where you should have been taken out, but yet you keep escaping it, but yet you continue to become worse. You're not taking heed to the hint that you are not, that you can be disposed of, and that you're not invincible, but yet you're taking on this guy like complex, thinking you can't be touched. Trust me when I tell you, you're not going to live forever. We all got some sooner than others. And in my mindset, I feel like you should have been gone a long time ago. So I'm praying that we don't go into this new year at the end of the day. And forgive me for even thinking that way or feeling that way. If it's a problem, oh well. But this dude is taking up space, and um he's a pain in the butt. But Lord, or whomever, universe, however way you think, whatever way you believe.
Create. Can nobody deny creator?
Right.
Can it? Do people deny that word?
I don't know, but
Like
needless to say, don't put nobody else like in there like him or worse than him. No, somebody that's gonna actually make a difference and make it better or make the attempt. And the people that prevents it, that tries to counteract it, or these boards or whatever, government or Congress, all these people, I just need us all to be like-minded on the same page. Because at the end of the day, if that can't happen, allow me to move up out this country and be somewhere else where I don't have to worry about necessary freedoms, because I automatically get it. Because we ain't free here. I don't care how they're allowing you to do certain things. And I promise you, the people that got beside themselves and felt like they can't be touched, they're sitting up in somebody's jail right now, right? All their business out on social media and entertainment. Don't play with me right now. I can name the name because y'all already know who they are, R. Kelly. We already know who they are, Bill Cosby. We already know who they are, Sean Puffy Combs. Don't play with me right now. Y'all got through these years making money, thinking you this can't be touched. Ah, baby oil got you, boo. Sorry. Yeah.
Maybe on. Catherine, because I don't watch, keep up with that.
Yeah.
I was just, I think Dave Chappelle mentioned, I didn't get the chance because I didn't want to interrupt Catherine. Dave Chappelle on this new show, he mentioned something about you just had too much baby oil in this.
They confiscated boxes and boxes and boxes of baby oil because he used to have these freak offs, but he was drugging people. They wasn't doing it on their own, out of consent on their own. No.
I thought that was Bill Cosby that was drugging.
Yes, and P Diddy too.
Oh, I don't know.
R. Kelly too.
By the way, this is Spiritually Bipolar YouTube channel. Fresh on 50 videos, one video posted every 6 hours. But the serenity prayer uh, goes like this: God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. The long version of it is living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as a path for the peace, taking as Jesus did this sinful world as it is, and not as I would have it, trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life with you, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you in the next. I think I got the last one kind of mixed up. But at any rate, we use that prayer at the 12-step meetings I go to at the beginning of the meeting. Some 12-step meetings say at the end of the meeting with some most stuff. The origin of thought is my good friend Ronald Harris, support group member. He says that the serenity prayer in its essence is me, I mind my own damn business. What is your business? Right? So I say that because I got serenity about the orange head fella. I hear stuff about them, but if you know anything about me, I don't watch the news. Don't care for it. I emotionally just can't handle it. I take life as it is. I got a story about that. Seeing something in the morning, I'm riding around for an hour, Uber driving, looking for the guy. And I'm in Cleveland. This happened somewhere on the West Coast. That's insane, isn't it? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again in one's comfort zone and getting the same unwanted results. I said same unwanted results because some of us have goals and some of us don't. By the way, this YouTube channel is for oneself and anybody that's at or beyond one's financial destiny, where you can give away $5,000 by betting now, the same as you can give away $5 without betting now. So I'm asking you to give me $150 or donate to the nonprofit 501c that we have $150 as if you got some change giving me $1.50 because you feel like it or you don't feel like it. People do things for one reason and one reason only, because you feel like it. Remember, Spiritual Bipolar is about affiliate marketing, John Cristani's mentorship program, or AI Marketers Club, because it's easier to make a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to make a little money over a long period of time.